Hello, Namaste, welcome to in Frontline Nepal. This is Narendra Raule from Mumbai. Today I have a very special program. I'm going to meet with an Indian YouTuber, vlogger, Kritika Goel. She is very famous. She's traveling many countries and making travel videos. And I'm very excited to meet with her.
I'm very excited too.
Welcome to you, Kritika.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm good. A little unwell actually, but good. I just got back from one of my trips.
I'm very happy to meet with you.
I'm very happy to meet you too.
And can you tell me about your vlogging journey, YouTube journey?
Yeah, sure. So I basically started YouTubing about a little over 2 years ago. I started when I had a job. So I was just doing it as a hobby, as a side thing, just to keep me entertained on weekends. And over time I realized I enjoyed that more than my job, and I felt like I had scope to make money doing this as well. So eventually I ended up quitting my job, and for like almost 2 years I've been doing it full time now, YouTubing. So I mostly make like travel vlogs and vlogs in general about my life, but a big part of it is traveling, so I end up making a lot of travel vlogs.
What kind of job you did before?
Job?
Yeah.
So I've had 4 jobs actually. My last job, I was a marketing manager for a company called Camlin. It's a stationery brand. So I was a product manager over there in marketing. Yeah.
Can you tell me about your schooling and your childhood?
Sure. So I grew up in this place called Vellore in Tamil Nadu.
Yeah.
So it's a small city close to Chennai. And I did my schooling over there. 17 years of my life I lived there. And it's a very small, it's not like big cities like Mumbai and Delhi. It's a very small place. And then eventually I moved to Delhi for college. So although my mom is from Delhi, so I've been to Delhi a lot. So I was exposed to like bigger cities and all of that. But yeah, Delhi was the first time I lived in like a big city. So that was my...
Which subject you studied in university?
I did economics honors, yeah.
You are in the field of like media.
YouTubing, yeah, I know. So yeah, I studied economics. My first job, I was in finance. I was a financial analyst, and then I've done different jobs in advertising, marketing, and then now I've realized I want to be making YouTube videos. So yeah.
So you are very enjoying.
Yeah, I'm loving what I'm doing.
Great, that is great. And basically you are making in English. You are making videos in English language.
Yes.
I saw many comments in your YouTube. They want to
Make videos in Hindi. Yeah, a lot of... So what happened is I was getting a lot of comments saying make videos in Hindi please. So this one video I was like, okay, let me try making a video in Hindi. And I spoke a bit of Hindi in that video, and I got so many comments saying please make videos in English. So I realized like a lot of people want to watch English videos also. And personally, because I grew up in South India, I didn't end up speaking a lot of Hindi growing up. So although I know Hindi, and at home my mother tongue is Hindi, so I speak Hindi, I know how to read and write Hindi. But yeah, I'm just not... I don't have that much practice speaking Hindi in real life. So I think in English, so I just feel more comfortable communicating in English. So yeah,
English is very easy to you.
Easier for me to communicate in. Yeah, so I think it's important on YouTube to make videos in the language you're comfortable with, because you don't want to script your content. Like I like to make videos which are more natural, and you're just speaking whatever you're feeling in the moment. Now if I have to start thinking, okay, now this is what I'm going to say, which is what will happen if I make videos in Hindi, then that is not very raw and natural. So I don't think I want to do that. But I do try to do a mix of Hindi and English sometimes, like when I went to Sikkim, in some of my videos, like I did a mix of Hindi and English, so that I'm okay with doing. But yeah. Also I have like, sorry to cut you off, but a lot of my audience is also international.
Yeah.
So I think that also helps, like to have like English is a language like which is more commonly understood by a lot of people all over the world.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's another benefit.
Yeah. Most of your viewers are from out of India?
No, most are from India, but I still have like over 20% from outside India.
Great.
So yeah.
I saw comment from London and so many other places. They are very excited to welcome in your country.
Yeah, that's nice to have like a global audience.
Yeah. Till now, how many countries you have visited?
So I have been to about 14 or 15 countries.
Alone?
Yeah. Not alone by myself. I've done a few with my family. This year itself I've done like 6 countries. 6 I think, yeah. So
You are so brave, girl. You are so brave YouTuber, traveling different places and making videos. And most of your viewers, they are praising the praise of you.
That's very nice. Yeah.
Do you think you are brave?
I don't think so. I don't think you need to be like, I don't know, I can't call myself brave, but I don't think you need to be brave to travel. Like in today's day and age, it's very easy. There's everything on the internet. You're so well connected. You have like WhatsApp, and like if you need anything, you can just call people, Google it. So it's not very difficult to travel these days. So I wouldn't call myself brave. Like it's just, yeah, it's not that difficult to travel alone.
And what about Nepal? Are you planning to visit soon Nepal?
Oh, I've been wanting to for the longest time. So hopefully soon I will plan a trip. It just happens that I've been planning it for such a long time, but you know, it's like Nepal is right here. I can go anytime. So it just doesn't end up happening. But hopefully soon I will plan a trip to Nepal.
It's very near from India.
Yeah, it's very near from India.
So you can easily travel.
Yeah. My parents have been to Nepal. So my parents also travel a lot. They're very adventurous. So they've told me good things about Nepal. So I'd like to visit.
Okay. I have some questions from your YouTube's comment.
Okay.
I will choose from them.
Sure.
Harish Beast, and he wrote, please tell how can we start vlogging and earn money?
How to start vlogging and earn money. So the first step is to just pick up a camera and start vlogging. I don't think it's a good idea to start a channel with the idea of earning money. Like I didn't do that, and of course like you can do that as well, but I don't encourage it because it's not easy to make money doing this. It takes time to grow your audience and to reach a position where you can start making money. So it took me like 2 years. So not everyone, like I get so many emails from people like telling me that, oh, I've posted like 4-5 videos on my channel, but it's not growing. But I feel like you need to be patient with YouTube. It takes time. So of course there are many different ways to earn money eventually, but like when you're starting off, like you should just start if you're passionate about it, because it's difficult to keep doing this if you're not passionate, because it takes time. Like it can take 3-4 years before you start making money. So yeah, that's one thing. But there are many different ways in which you can make money. Like I've made a whole video about that. But yeah, mainly I make one way is through YouTube ad revenue. So every time there's an ad in front of your video, YouTube pays you money. But that's not a lot of money. So that's one way. Most of my money I make through brand deals. So you work with brands and you promote them in your videos. So that's one good way to make money. Yeah.
There is another question. Sejal Kumar and Kritika moved to Bombay pretty much at the same time. I think Sejal and Kritika should do a collaboration. Would love to see them together.
I read this comment just yesterday, although it's like I think a 1-month-old comment, and I think Sejal also replied saying, yeah, we should collab. So yeah, like it's funny how the both of us, we've been friends for a year now, and we both moved to Bombay to our respective apartments on the same day. So yeah, like I've been in touch with her. We met up a bunch of times. Hopefully we'll collab soon.
There is a curiosity with what audience about your apartment.
Yeah, I have to do an apartment tour. I moved here 2 months ago, but I've not been around at all. Like I've just been traveling. So I haven't even finished decorating my apartment and setting it up. So yeah, but a lot of curiosity about my apartment.
Yeah, you are going to live here permanently?
I mean, I don't know permanently, but I'm here for the next 1 year at least. So yeah.
Okay. Where are you from originally? Your native? You are looking extra pretty.
Okay, thanks. My native, I grew up in a place called Vellore, like I mentioned. It's in Tamil Nadu. So that's where I was born and brought up. So that's my native place. And yeah, my family is originally from North India. Every time I tell people I'm from Vellore, the next question is, are you South Indian? So I'm North Indian, but like from Vellore. Yeah.
How many languages you can speak?
3. So I can speak English, Hindi and Tamil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Anurag Singh, he wrote, please make a video on how to edit videos and how you edit.
If I make a video, that'll be like 8 hours long, because it takes me so long to edit videos. It's a very long process, and Yeah, maybe I'll make a video about it. Yeah, that's an interesting topic, but it is. I feel like a lot of people, for me also, I didn't start my YouTube channel for the longest time because I thought editing was very difficult. And of course, it is something you have to learn, but it's not that difficult. Like, it's easy to start with, and like over time, I still feel like I'm learning new editing tricks and all of that. So, just get started, and you can just like learn all the cool tricks later on.
Okay. How can you make thumbnail?
Thumbnails. So a lot of people ask me this. I make my thumbnails on Photoshop. So yeah, there are a lot of free softwares. A lot of people don't know how to use Photoshop. So there's websites like PicMonkey and Canva where you can make your thumbnails, but I make them myself on Photoshop.
Your thumbnails are so extra, and music that you use is so unique, like dancing.
So my music, it takes me hours to find music. Like I'm currently editing one of my vlogs from Czech Republic, and it took me 4-5 hours to find music. And
5 hours?
Yeah, and I'm still not done. So I'm using like 7-8 songs in the video. I still need like 2 songs, so it takes me a lot of time to find music. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes you find it in like 15 minutes. Sometimes it takes you like to find the right music, it takes time.
It's free music or?
No, so I use a paid subscription service. It's called Epidemic Sound. I use 2 of them, Music Bed and Epidemic Sound, and you just pay for them monthly and you can use as much music from there as you want.
No copyright.
No copyright, yeah.
Great. Can you make Alka Malavi, she wrote, can you make a video of how to blog a video?
How to? Sorry?
Blog a
vlog,
video.
how to vlog. I don't know how to answer that. Like, you just pick up a camera and talk to the camera and show what you're doing. So, but yeah, there are a lot. Yeah, so easy. But it takes practice, especially vlogging in public because everyone's staring at you and all of that. So, yeah, maybe I'll make a video on that topic. Yeah.
Okay. Another some tips. He wrote, how many days it takes after start the videos to publish?
So it depends. Like this month I've been traveling a lot, so I didn't have time to edit videos. So this month I did 2 trips. I went to Czech Republic and then I went to Kazakhstan. So I still haven't edited my Czech Republic vlogs. So I filmed them like at the beginning of August and it's the beginning of September now. So that way it's taken me a long time. But if I'm filming a video, it takes me 2-3 days I think to film, edit and publish it.
Okay. You do it. He wrote, what software do you use for editing your videos?
I use Final Cut Pro 10, which is a paid software. So yeah, I started off with iMovie, which was a free software, but it has a lot of limitations. So then I eventually switched to Final Cut Pro.
Okay. Raj Nohal, he wrote, what was your total expenses buying all those equipments?
So I don't know, like overall, like I feel like I've bought my equipment in phases over time. So depending on how much money I had and what I needed, slowly I kept buying my equipment. So yeah, I don't know like how much it is, but in all my video like descriptions, I have the links to all my equipment, so you can just total it and see how much it is. But yeah, like I didn't buy it all in one go. I started off vlogging with my phone, so my first 15-20 videos were just on my phone. So, and then eventually I was like, okay, I like YouTube, I'm taking this seriously. So then I bought a camera, and then I bought like a GoPro, then I bought a drone, then I bought another camera. So over time it all happened.
Okay. Fiona Lobo, she wrote, do you still use iPhone 6s or you have upgraded to it? iPhone X.
Yeah, I've upgraded to an iPhone X now. Yeah, but I don't use my phone to vlog anymore. Although sometimes like phones are easier to take shots, so some shots I do end up taking on my phone, very rarely. But yeah, I started off vlogging on my iPhone 6s. But
basically GoPro?
I don't use GoPro. I use the GoPro too, but I mostly vlog using the Canon G7X.
That is good camera.
Yeah, it's a good camera.
For vlogging.
Yeah.
Okay. Ashish Pandya, he wrote, hi Kritika, I'm looking to explore the world. I have watched so many vlogs of yours. Need your advice how travel in budget and how safe it is to travel alone.
So again, this is a very vast and subjective question. How safe it is to travel alone depends on where you're traveling to. Most countries are safe, but of course there are, you have to practice caution and like be a little careful everywhere you're going. And a lot of people ask me how much budget I spend on my trips and this and that, and I feel that's a wrong way to approach. Like a lot of people ask me how much budget do I need to travel to XYZ country, and that's not how it works. I feel like you should figure out how much budget you have. So for example, you have 100 rupees, hypothetically, you figure out how to plan a trip in that budget. So you can plan a trip to any country for any budget. Of course, like it depends on the country and all of that also, but one person can do the same trip for 10,000 rupees, and like you can visit the same place for 1 lakh rupees also. So it depends on what your traveling style is like, if you want to do like luxury travel or budget travel. So there's no like set budget that you need to visit a place. It depends on how much budget you have, and you plan your trip accordingly.
It depends on a budget.
Yeah, so it depends, like if you have say 10,000 rupees for a trip, you plan accordingly. You figure out like hostels and like plan your trip accordingly basically. And if you have more money, then you like live in fancy hotels.
And Ekata Agrawal wrote, is your hair texture natural or you got treatment done?
So no, I've got my hair colored, but I've not gotten anything else done. No treatments.
It's natural hair.
Yeah, but I've gotten my hair colored though. Although that was like a year ago. So what you see now is like leftover hair from 1 year ago.
Do you know Tamil?
Yeah, I know Tamil.
Shruti Lekha.
Yeah, Tamil Terio enko, Nalla Terio. Nalla illa, na okay Terio.
Simranjit, she asked, where you did your postgraduate from?
So I did my postgraduate from Xavier Institute of Communications in Mumbai. And I did it in marketing and advertising.
Okay. What's your future plan? You are enjoying in YouTube, or you want to change?
No, I'm loving YouTube, so I don't know like how long I'll keep doing this, although I'd love to keep doing it forever. But yeah, for now, what I see my future as is like YouTube for the next few years. But there are a lot of other things I'd love to do also on the side, and I feel like being in Mumbai, you get like a lot of opportunities as well. So I don't know, I'm just taking things as they come and going with the flow now.
What are the challenges to make up videos and shooting, editing?
There are a lot of challenges. So one is like a lot of people don't realize I film and edit and do everything in my video myself. So when someone sees like a travel video, they're just seeing me traveling, and it just looks like, oh, she's like going to this country and enjoying. Of course I'm enjoying, but everything you do, it takes twice as long when you're vlogging. So if you're going to visit a place, it'll take you 2 times as long if you're vlogging, because you want to film everything and you want to talk and like make sure everything is like okay, and like you take a few extra shots. And I set up my own shots, like, you know, if I want a shot of me walking, I'll go set it up, I'll walk all the way back and then walk again for the video. So that's one thing. And editing also takes a lot of time, and especially when you're traveling, I used to try to edit while I'm traveling, but I've realized that that takes away from my travel experience. So if I'm traveling to a country, I don't want to be wasting my time editing a video there. So yeah, it gets difficult to find the time to edit when you're traveling and just be consistent on YouTube. But editing is a very time consuming process. So that's one big challenge with editing.
In your eyes, which is the most beautiful country?
Oh, I can't answer that. Like every country I've been to has been so beautiful. But like in the recent few countries that I visited, Iceland was very beautiful. Like, I mean, every country was very beautiful in its own way, but Iceland kind of surprised me because I wasn't expecting like those kind of landscapes. It just looked very unreal. Iceland. Yeah.
Okay. Which is your dream country you want to visit very soon?
So many, again, I have a long list, but I really want to do a Euro trip. Like, I've never been to Europe properly. I just went to Czech Republic, so I have been to Europe, but I want to do like a proper Euro trip and cover all the countries there. I also have been dying to visit Jordan, and I would love to visit Japan. There are a lot of countries, like a very long list of countries I want to visit.
In India, there is a huge number of YouTubers, like a food and makeup, travel and comedy. There are so many YouTubers. Do you think there is a more challenges in YouTuber for Indian YouTuber?
So yes and no. So of course there's a lot of competition, but that means you have to be very good with your content because you have to stand out. So there's that pressure of like putting up good content, but I think that's good in a way. And also I feel like with YouTube, it's not like, if someone watches my video, they're not going to watch someone else's video. So everyone's watching everyone's videos, I feel. So if your videos are good, like, people will watch them. So yeah, I don't think like the competition is like as much. And in fact, I feel in India, like, YouTube is still like, compared to other countries, like, still relatively new. So yeah, there are like a lot of like big YouTubers. So in a way there is like a lot of competition, but I don't think like that's a bad thing or anything. Yeah.
But there is no competitor for you.
No, I mean, I don't think that way, but I feel like there's an audience for all types of content. So like, someone who enjoys someone else's video may not enjoy my video, and like, I don't know, like, everyone has their own preferences, and I feel like people occupy their own spaces in the online world, so there's like an audience for everything. So yeah. I don't know.
What is your suggestions for beginner YouTuber?
So beginner YouTubers, I think you should just like have fun with it. Honestly, don't like stress about like the number of subscribers, number of views you get. Focus on creating good content, providing value to your audience, and keep experimenting with different styles, and like, see, like, even for me, like, it took me a very long time to finally realize what type of videos I enjoy making. So keep trying to make like different types of content, and keep experimenting with your editing style, filming style, and all of that, and finally like see what works for you, see what the audience responds to. So yeah, the initial phase is just like experimenting. That's the bottom line.
And thank you so much.
All right, this was so
Kritika.
much fun. Thank you so much for having me.
Same here. I'm very pleased to meet you.
Yeah, pleased to meet you too.
Hope to meet you again.
Yeah, I hope so too, in Nepal. I will come visit Nepal.
Sure.
Yeah.
Welcome to you in Nepal.
Yeah.
And you can make videos.
Yes, I would love to.
Yeah, in different places. Nepali culture, Nepali food.
Yeah.
And so many things for you. Thanks again.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Frontline Nepal, connecting the world. Keep loving, keep supporting.